ready to swim the anchor in the men's 4x100 freestyle relay tonight. And you know, John Neighbor, if you look at the sports festival record, what is really remarkable, we told his coach about the error as far as the record is concerned, and he was not going to tell Jeff. So Jeff still thinks he's swimming, at least as far as we know. He still thinks he's swimming for the record.
That's right. In fact, his coach feels that if he were to inform him now, it might take away from Jeff's performance. Jeff being anchor leg, the national championship rests on his shoulders.
There are the lane assignments for the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. East B, North B, and so on down the line. Again, Olson, who thinks he's going for Zippy Moorhead's record of 5 titles, will be swimming the anchor leg of the West team, the West A team, in lane number 3. Up and back, it's a 50-meter pool. Each member will swim 100 meters, and here's the start.
The West team, the red team in lane 3, that's 3 from the bottom, has a lot of competition, predominantly from the East A team. They're in lane 5. The anchor leg on that will be Byron Burson.
In lane 3, jumping off to an early lead for the West A squad, Mike Neuhofel, 18 from Conway Park, Arkansas. And alongside in lane 4, Jerry Solomon. There is Neuhofel of Arkansas. It's the wall first. Let's check the splits. He's on his second 50 meters. Neuhofel in lane 3. And in lane 1, Doug Lydahl, 17 out of Milwaukee. 25 meters to the finish, and a move from lane 6. That's Karl Staggs out of San Antonio, Texas. Alongside in lane 7, Steve Gelbing out of Broomfield, Colorado, 16 years old. And in lane 6 now, moving up, it's Karl Staggs. 3 in the box, second leg. That's Todd Pace out of Houston, Texas, quickly into the water. Lane 6 is Brad Bailey out of Humboldt, Texas, 15 years of age. And in lane 7 alongside, that is Mike Dobbs, 17 out of Howard Beach, New York. So it's lanes 3, 6, and 7 we're keeping our eye on. 150 meters into this 400-meter freestyle relay. Again, that's lane 3. That's Todd Pace, 17 years old out of Houston, Texas. Clean on the turn, John Neighbor. And he's got just about a half-stroke lead.
Now remember, this team in the red right here on the screen, they're the ones who have to hand Jeff Olson a relatively comfortable lead. He's not a 100 freestyler, and so if he wants to win this championship, they've got to give him a substantial lead.
In lane number 6, pulling up, however, in lane 6, that Andy Edmondson out of St. Charles, Illinois. As Olson is watching. Again, he's on the last leg, the anchor leg, if you will. Into the water quickly, and in lane 6, swimming the third leg, it's Kurt Dixon out of Englewood, Colorado, 18 years of age. Keep your eye on lane 6. There's the split time. In lane 4, moving up now for the East A side, it is Mark Burnbridge out of Columbus, Ohio. Right now, it's lane 6, 5, and 3. 3 with Chris Smith out of Burke, Virginia, 18 years of age. You can see this relay is going to go to that anchor leg, so Olson's got to be feeling the adrenaline.
Boy, it certainly must be. And in fact, he knows that he's going up against 100-meter freestyle sprinters, and it's a matter of his guts and his preparation against the talent of the other athletes. Relay exchange will be very important. We'll see how much guts Jeff has on the relay takeoff, whether he's going to be a little ambitious and roll, or is he going to be doing a safe start.
Lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's watch Olson on the exchange. Into the water goes our 4-time winner here at the National Sports Festival, and they're about 90 meters to the finish of this 4x100 relay. Now keep in mind, Olson's best event is not the 100 freestyle. The 2, the 4, and the 8, of course, but that is Jeff Olson, who has won 4 individual titles so far, and he's pulled just about even with lane number 6, John Bunhund out of Morgan Hill, California, 17 years of age. They make the turn. They're 50 meters to the finish. The men's 4x100 relay. Jeff Olson with 4 records, trying to make it number 5. He's in lane 3 for the West A squad. In lane number 6 for the North A squad, Mark Van Dyke, John Bunhund alongside in lane number 5. Here they come to the finish. Keep your eyes on Jeff Olson in lane 3. He's got just about a half-arm's lead. Olson in lane 3. It's Jeff Olson going for a 5th title. This one's a team after 4 individuals. He gets the gold.
Certainly was. Look at that. He's smiling more now than any of his other titles.
Well, let's give some credit, too, to teammates Chris Smith, 18 years old out of Burke, Virginia, Jeff Garr, 17 out of Bellevue, Washington, and And Mike Neuhofel, 18 out of Conway, Arkansas. Otherwise, that young man would not be sharing in his 5th title.
Look at the control he has. He's not a sprinter. Usually a distance swimmer will tie it towards the end of the sprint, but he's still reaching very long. He did look to his left going out and saw where he was on his back home stretch. He's breathing to the other side. He holds his breath. Look at that, for 10 meters, holding his breath, coasting into the wall. And the first thing he does is he looks at the field. 5 titles.
The East A squad gets the silver. On the East A squad, Dan Novinsky out of El Toro, California. Tom Verrig, 19 out of Cary, North Carolina. Mark Burnbrick, 18 out of Columbus, Ohio. And Byron Burson, 17 out of Garland, Texas. The North A squad gets the bronze. Eric Lang out of Portland, Oregon. Andy Edmondson out of St. Charles, Illinois. Kurt Dixon out of Englewood, Colorado. And Mark Van Dyke out of Amandadale, Virginia. But again, the gold medal winners of the men's 4x100 relay: Jeff Garr, Mike Neuhofel, Chris Smith, and Jeff Olson. Olson getting his